Let's start the class with a short story. This is Sam. He is reading the news online and he comes across the headline 100 years ago. His dad walked past him, watching plants, and asked, Hey Sam, what are you reading? I, Dad, I read a headline which says 100 years ago. How could one know what happened so many years ago? Well, that's an interesting question. How do you keep up with what's happening in a country while sitting at home? By reading news site, watching television and using social media are the sources I use. Absolutely. Which sources do you think your grandfather used back in 1950s? Back then there were no television, not Twitter. I think he might have used newspaper and radio. Well said. Newspaper, periodical, reported speeches of leaders, buildings, and memorials built on those times are the sources we use to learn history of post independence. These sources can be divided into material, written, oral, and audiovisual. And this video will help you understand material source of modern history. Indian history can be classified into three periods: ancient, medieval, and modern. Modern period in India began in the mid of 18th century. The sources of modern India are different from ancient and medieval period. One can understand modern India with the help of various sources such as material, written, oral, and audio-visual sources. Objects, monuments, places, coins, statues are included in the material sources. This period is believed to be a period of European, especially the British rulers and governance of princely states. Therefore, many government office, palace, prison, roads and bridges, water supply system were built. Most of the buildings are intact even today, some of which are declared as national monument and museum. The best example is Cellular Jail, commonly known as Kala Pani. It is an old colonial prison situated in the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands, built by Britishers to exile political prisoners who were subjected to severe punishment. It became home to many freedom fighters, one of whom was V. D. Savarkar. Now it is recognized as the National Memorial Monument, showcasing the life of Indian prisoners during the British rule. By visiting this site, one can understand and realize the contemporary history, the architecture of the jail, life of Indian prisoners, and economic conditions. Another example is Aga Khan Palace, situated in Pune. In 1942, the palace became a home arrest for Gandhiji along with his wife Kasturbai Gandhi, Mahadev Desai, Sarojini Naidu, and his close associates. During this period, Mahadev Desai and Kasturbai Gandhi breathed his last within the palace, and Gandhiji built Samadhi for both at the back of the palace. Therefore, it became a famous museum as it obtains information about the life of Mahatma Gandhi and his companions. Other than buildings, statues and memorials are also a part of material source. It helps us to understand the contemporary history and famous personalities. This is the statue of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule and his wife. On the statue, we get to know the full name of the concerned person, birth and death details, contribution to the society, and biographical sketch. Like statues, there are memorials in the memory of various events, which gives information about the concerned person. Thank you. For more such videos, kindly subscribe to my channel and also hit the like button.